Riley Nichols. Nichols had a great game yesterday. Masconis takes it at the red line. She'll turn and skate down the boards. Shot wide to the far side. Puck rebounds out to center ice where it's picked up by Katerina Poulos. She'll put that across. And now McCoo skates it in. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Katerina. Katerina skates it down. She'll dump it. Caught up behind. Pass to McCoo doesn't connect. Puck rolls back to Flack. Slips through McCarty's stick. Pass too far for McCoo, and that will be icing. Puck comes all the way back to the right of goaltender Herzl. Shamrock's control off the faceoff. Shot from outside goes off one of the young Americans. Akers is back. She'll put it off the wall, but it's picked up by Weiland. Grabowski at the point. Her pass across is picked off by St. Pierre, and she'll dump it down as the Shamrocks go for the change. However, she hadn't made it quite over the red line, so we'll come back on the icing call. One official doing all the work this morning. Nelson faces Weiland on the faceoff. Shamrocks control. Bonarosa breaks it out along the near boards. Godfrey tries to ride her off. She coughs the puck up and is taken back by Chicago. Outside Akers picks it up at her red line. She'll put it across to her defensive partner and forward. All the way down, but on net. Back into the corner, that's Akers. Check that, that's Terrazano. Flip shot up and swallowed. Casey Godfrey with the shot there. Carr with a long shot, doesn't make it through. Off Riley Nichols. Simon turns it back. Carfanini backhands it around behind, but it's picked up behind by the Shamrocks. Taken right back, pushed behind again. Shamrocks still retain. Katerina to her defensive partner. Tries to hit the point, that'll be icing. 13:36 remaining period one. Carr with it. Sneaks it through to Carfanini in the backhand. The backhand from Carfanini gets placed in. And the Chicago Young Americans lead by one. Versace on the faceoff. was the goal scorer, Carfanini, with it. She gets it poked aside. Flipped out to the neutral zone. McCarty with it. She'll chase her own puck around behind. Turn it back. Centering to Masconis. Shoveled out by Votor. Puck back. Splitting the D. And the shot for score number 2. After splitting the D, Katerina Poulos comes in, puts the shot away, giving Chicago the 2-0 lead. Akers will dump in. Shot. Rebound out front. Stick to side. Maku, she'll break away. She's got 2 blue shirts in the zone with her. Now 4. As Akers pins her. She'll go back to Grabowski. Grabowski sends it across, not really to anyone. Flipped up from the point. Ridge turns it back. Osborne puts it ahead, and that'll trickle by the net. So there will be an icing with 11:18 remaining on the clock. Megan Anstie on the face-off for Boston. That's Rosowski there for Chicago. Emma O'Neill turns with it. She has it knocked away by Rosowski. Out come the Shamrocks with it. Nichols puts it across. Still in the neutral zone, Rosowski pops it off the boards. O'Neill had it. Had it knocked back. Riley Nelson, she'll pop it in as Rosowski chases, but it's brought back out to neutral territory. Carr with it. Pressure by DiGirolamo. Nelson was waiting at the red line. Pass went too far. Picked up in her zone by Votor. Came back by Devine. Johnson's chasing it on the near side. Votor backhands it around the boards. It's continued that way by Flack. Now Terrazzano. She does the stretch. Doesn't manage to get it out. So it's turned back again. Now it's flipped up the boards as Votor has it out. DiGirolamo, Angelina. Bonarosa with it. Bonarosa takes the shot. Doesn't get it off cleanly. Akers puts it on net. We've got a player down. Coach Carl out to talk with her. Slow to her feet, but gets there. That's Justin Hudanish. All right, things are back on track here. Devine will be facing off against Megan Anstey. The young Americans bring it in. Pass through Carthagini, but Devine picks it up. Puck loose out front, covered up, and then snuck free as the whistle blew. Face off to Waldy's left. Megan Anstey still facing off. Shot from the point goes through traffic, hitting people. Come back on Nichols. Tries to feed O'Neill. Now we've got a penalty for elbow, giving the Chicago Young Americans the 2-minute advantage as number 4, Riley Nichols, goes to the bench, 4-2. Godfrey with it. She flips it by Votor. Millens. A shot from McCarty. Stick wide. McCarty again. Godfrey with it. She'll skate in and shoot high. Swallowed by the goaltender Walgy with 1:24 remaining on the power play to Chicago. Kept in at the point McCarty as she feed it across. Attempted centering pass by Godfrey doesn't connect. McCarty will take it. She'll cycle. Turn. Shot. Saved. Covered up. 1 minute exactly left on the penalty to Nichols. Osowski with it. She'll draw it back to Carr. Carr turns. Back to Osowski. Now behind. Osowski again. Carr. Shot from the far point is wide to this side. Carr feeds Rosowski. The shot, the rebound, and Masconis puts one up. No, it was saved, sorry. It's hard to see. Lighting has not been the best friend of the broadcast crew today. Knocked all the way down by Bonarosa. 22 remain on the clock for the penalty clock, and now we're down to 15. Stretch pass ahead to Weiland. She'll take it in on the near side. Out front to Carr. Carr's pass picked off and deflected by Terrazzano. Penalty has expired. The door's still open. Carr feeds Masconis. She'll skate to the top of the face-off circle. Taken back over by the Shamrocks. Grabowski back to cover. She'll turn and hit Nelson. Forwards from there to Rosowski. Rosowski gets DiGirolamo on her. She'll come away with it. Godfrey in the corner. Rotor thought she had it, lost it in the legs. Ridge. Nelson going for the breakaway. She was hanging. Knocked back around. I think that's Godfrey. Right across the crease. Nobody there to put it home. Flipped across too far for St. Pierre. Ridge and St. Pierre duel for it, and it gets dropped back deep into the Chicago zone. Nelson with it on the near boards. Puts it behind Devine, now flips forward. Devine takes it. She has Osborne on her. Kicking her wide. Nelson on the near boards. Gets picked up. Osborne with it. She's got help from Flynn. She'll take it and tries the cross pass. I think that was McCarty that put the body in front of it. Flynn again. The shot in the glove and dropped. Covered up quickly with 4:05 remaining. Johnson takes it back, it's run off. Flipped in by Carr. Weiland is chasing. Nichols is there. She'll continue momentum around the boards. Akers flips it up, but it's put back on her. Osborne couldn't control. Across to Flynn. Flynn will dump it down as fresh legs come on for the Shamrocks. O'Shaughnessy turns back. McCarty up the boards. Gets caught on the half boards. People just chopping at it. Danish to Terrazzano. She'll take the shot. Drop back for Flack. The long shot from out front from Votor. Under 3 remaining here. As Carfanini backhands it in. She goes to the bench to change. Flack, now Terrazzano. Carr with it, she'll turn. Cross ice forward to Poulos. She's got help, Masconis right there with her. But she'll drop for Devine. Devine skates around behind. Hits the far point. And the shot redirected. Glove save Walgie. 2:18 remain here in period one. Simon with it. She'll backhand it along the boards to Masconis. Carr back to pick it up. She's being chased by DiGirolamo. Katerina back. She'll push it to the near boards. Kept it at the point by Simon. She'll pass across and comes back in to Mascanos. Push forward now, that's number 6, Osborne with it. Akers dumps it back in, Simon back to pick up. Millens waiting at the blue line. Akers with her. Maku with it behind. She centers. Millens was standing out in front waiting. Ridge, we're under a minute. Backhanded in by Grabowski. She's back to pick it up. Akers has 3 blue jerseys following her. One of them picks it up. Goes for the shot. That was number 94, Maku, as she skated by the puck. Wasowski and Maku together, slapping at it. Five seconds remain in period one at Lawler Arena. Jocelyn Hudanish facing off for the Shamrocks with Jenna Wasowski on the drop for Chicago, and that'll do it for period one as the Chicago Young Americans lead the Boston Shamrocks by a score of 2-0. We'll take a breather for a minute or two and be back with period two action. We're back in action. Carr dumps it in.
For 29 seconds.
check some information I gave you earlier. In goal for the Shamrocks is actually number 29, Ava Hills. Sorry for that. Akers back to collect for the Shamrocks. Terrazano has it. She'll flip it as Akers skates by her. Akers now puts it all the way across. A shot from Bonarosa. High. Naku gets a hand on it but can't get it out of the zone, so McCarty takes it in the far corner. She'll flip it up the boards. Turned back by Flynn. O'Neill. Interference called. Shamrocks get their first power play. As number 25, Caitlin McCarty goes to the penalty box. She'll serve two, more or less. Hudanish on the faceoff for the Shamrocks. It's caught up in her feet. Terrazano, she'll take it. Drop back to Hudanish, out front to Nichols. She'll push it forward again. Drop there, but poked by Chicago. The long shot from outside off the blocker. Hudanish puts it back along the boards again. Terrazano, and it's dropped. Nichols tries to keep it in the zone. It stays. Hudanish picks it up just inside the blue line. She'll skate to the opposite side. She tried to reach Terrazano. Puck scoots all the way down. Back to pick up is Katarina. She'll turn with it. Hits Osborne at the center line. She'll skate in. Puck knocked back out again. Grabowski with the backhand shoots it out to the neutral zone. .45 remaining on McCarty's penalty as Akers picks it up at the blue line. Wasowski dumps it, but Akers stays with it. Rotor presses it up against the boards. With Grabowski. Grabowski comes away with it. Flack gave her a little flack there. Flipped out to the point. Votor shoots it high. It's knocked down by the hand of Simon. And teams are back at full strength. Akers picks it up. Hudanish with it. She turns off the legs of number 55, Simon. Terrazano after it. She'll stop, turn. Wasowski tries to take it away, as does Foulis. O'Shaughnessy across to number 55, Simon. Now it's flipped back in, but it's also taken by Chicago. Katarina puts it across, now forward. Here's St. Pierre. She'll take the shot, covered up by the goaltender, Herzl. DiGirolamo pulls it back to Votor for the shot. DiGirolamo again, she'll put it on net. It's pushed aside by the defenseman. Caught up with Godfrey there. McCarty and Godfrey. O'Shaughnessy pops out to the neutral zone. Godfrey there. She'll move it along, but Votor's back to collect it and put it across behind. Flack can't handle, and it's tucked up against the boards here. Godfrey sneaks it out. And back up. Here comes St. Pierre. She'll put it diagonally across. Trying to get a good clean Bonarosa. Bonarosa manages to center, but nobody there in a pink jersey. That was too far down, and we'll have a icing called. We'll stop back in the Chicago zone to the right of the goaltender, Herzl. The shot by O'Neill just wide. Nichols with a nice slapper from the corner. And yet another one from Akers. Chicago breaks out. Corfinini with it. Off the pads of Hills. Grabowski back to pick it up. Through Johnson. And that will be icing again. There's 10:22 remaining in the second period. Chicago leads 2-0. Terrazano has it. She'll flip back. Hudanish takes it. Stick lifted by Bonarosa. She'll push it around. Hudanish battles for it. She'll turn it back to Katarina, but picked off in the meantime by Kylie McCoo on the breakaway. Check that was Millens. Faceoff comes to the right of Hills. Wasowski there. Flipped over Wasowski's stick. McCoo turns with it for fire. Carr at the point. She'll slide it in off the pads and to the near wall. Carr pushes it along. The Shams put it back, but Carr picks it up inside the blue line. Shot from outside by Simon, makes it through. It goes off the pads and wide. Puck sneaks out into the neutral zone. Carr to Simon. Forward to McCoo. She'll dump it. Nelson will chase. Votor picks it up. She'll push it forward, but goes on the stick of Poulos. It flipped up and came out of the zone. Poulos dumps it in. Votor too far for her. DiGirolamo with it. She'll get ridden in. A little pushing going on in the corner. Chicago breaks out. McCarty flips it across, tries hitting Poulos. The puck hits her stick and travels. 8:06 remaining in period 2. Emma O'Neill with it. O'Shaughnessy gives her the brush. Ryan dumps it while she goes for the change. Nichols flips it up the boards. McCarty's there to pick it up. She gets some pressure from Bonarosa. Nichols, Katerina. Bonarosa backhands it through. As the Shams are in the middle of the change. There's a shot on off the blocker. Godfrey. She'll just flip it over the stick of Votor and chase. Loose puck bouncing around and goaltender made a grab. Terrazano with it. She loses to Ridge, who puts it back. Comes Godfrey. She'll slide it in. Pops out next to the net. Could be dangerous. Terrazano, bounce off her stick was just a little too far. Puck out front, shot. Rebound out. Kipped in by Akers. Grabowski gets twirled. Puck loose up front and in! Shamrocks get on the board. And scramble out front. Here comes DiGirolamo against Wasowski. Akers back to pick it up. Nichols, she'll put it back to Akers. Behind. Too far and Carr picks it up. She'll turn it back into the zone. 5:25 remaining. Akers moves it along the boards. Gets pushed further along but turned back by Simon. Nichols had her feet taken out from under. She popped right back up. Loose puck. Nobody seems to be able to get a good handle on it. Now it's flipped in by DiGirolamo as the Shamrocks change. The long stretch pass to Johnson redirected, but that was done before the red line, so we'll have to come back for an icing call with 4:48 remaining. And the Young Americans leading the Shamrocks by 1, the score 2-1. Maku wipes out in front. McCarty. O'Shaughnessy from the point. The redirect goes wide. Votor. Deflected by Flynn. Leaves the zone. We got too many players on the ice, I think we're going to get. as the Shamrocks had just stepped on and the puck became part of the action. So before the player had left the ice, too many players on the ice. That will be served by number 10, Lucia DiGirolamo. Opportunity for CYA at this point. With the man advantage, Grabowski gains the zone. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the period. Grabowski to Millens. McCarty. She'll shoot from outside. Caught up in the pads. 1:31 remaining on the penalty. McCarty lets it go through. Grabowski skates back to pick it up. Shamrocks take that opportunity to put fresh legs out. McCarty has Maku just behind her. The shot wide. Backhanded into the far corner. Turn and stretches. Godfrey lost it off her stick. It's thrown way down by the Shamrocks. 43 left on the penalty. Flipped in by Katarina. Bonarosa has it. She tries to get the shot off. McCarty picks it up on the boards. 26 left. Neutral zone. Back by Rosowski. Maku pulls it in. Terrazano with it. She'll flip it forward to Bonarosa. Bonarosa back to Terrazano. Terrazano was a step over. That'll be icing. That'll be offsides with 3 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Chicago. And the Shamrocks are now at full strength. The door is still open to the penalty box. That can be scary sometimes when play occurs in that area. Puck out front. Rosowski puts it on net and it's covered up by Hills. And the official comes over to close that. So we can avoid injury here. 1:42 remaining in period 2. Chicago leads Boston by 2-1. But back to Simon. She puts a high shot over the net. Rosowski puts one right through the crease. Simon unable to stop it before the blue line. She'll have to come back and as her teammates tag up. Poulos back to Carr. Back to Poulos. Now all the way through to Rosowski. She tries to center. Nichols is in the way. Just about a minute remaining in period 2. Carr, she'll walk in, takes the backhand off the glove. Carr with it. She She backhands it up all the way to that's icing. Sorry, that was all the way to Mascanas. Could not read the 88 in the corner. .32 remain here in the second period. Flip forward, and here comes Bonarosa. She's got Hudanish with her. Terrazano picks it up in the neutral zone. She'll dump it in. 12 remaining. McCarty kicks it to her stick. And that'll do it for period 2 as the Chicago Young Americans lead Boston Shamrocks by a score of 2-1. We'll take a timeout for new ice and be back shortly with the third period. We're back for period 3 here as the Chicago Young Americans lead the Boston Shamrocks by a score of 2-1. All set for period 3 action. One more game this weekend, which will start at the completion of this one. And then the first weekend of the season for the JWHL is done, put away. And the coaches go back to what they've learned from this weekend and try to pass it on to their players for future weekends. The next big weekend comes up the end of the month, October 26th, 27th, and 28th, I believe. And we will be back again here in the Boston area at Verstutia Arena, among others. We're all set to drop the puck. It's taken by Millens. She'll put the shot on off the body. Rolls to the side of the net. Not kept in there. Osowski picks it up. She'll just flip it forward and chase. And Maku chases. Flipped all around. Bonarosa, but put back through. Simon puts it back in. Riley Nichols skates it out. Puts it across to Terrazzano. Terrazzano will just dump it. Knocked high long drop. Carr with it. Almost lost her footing there. Looks like a wet spot. That'll be a offsides as Flack had the puck just outside the blue line when she put it in. Masconis around Akers. She'll come behind with it. Gets tripped up there. Not really sure where the puck is. Akers with it. She'll put it back around. Now it's flipped out. Sabrina Osborne with it. She tries to hit DiGirolamo and does, but DiGirolamo loses the puck and we're back going the other way. Katarina with it. She's got Poulos on her. O'Neill and Votor tied up. O'Neill scoots it wide. Nelson. Wyland with the shot from outside. Off the pads. McCarty. She'll tee it up. Wide. Puck comes back out as they swing at it. It's covered up and the whistle blows. 14-13 remaining in period 3. Shot wide. Grabowski, she'll flip it in. Goes past Akers. Terrazzano with it. She'll skate up the far boards. Centers it. Carfanini gets a hold of it. but Nichols skates through it. Can't hold on. The puck goes back the other way. Akers. Put through by Nichols. Drop back. Just tipped out of the way. Here comes Ridge. Nichols is there for her. She'll keep her outside as Carfanini rushes the net. Pass doesn't complete, so it comes out of the zone. That's knocked right on net by Nichols. They'll get the chance to change up as the puck goes down, and they'll have to bring it back. Chicago will have to bring it back. Devine through Mullins, but Maku, in an attempt to skate around, gets tripped. And I believe that will be Flack sitting for 2 on the trip. Millen's with it. She'll put it across to the far point. The shot is wide. Carr back with it. She's got Simon with her. And Godfrey. Ahead from Mullins. Maku is with her. Mullins skates right in. And loses control. Carr back at the point. Off the pads into the corner. Rotor. Puck gets iced. New legs come out on the penalty kill with just over a minute remaining on that Shamrock penalty. Riley Nichols smartly steps up despite the man advantage for Chicago. She'll knock another 10 or 15 off the clock. Godfrey dekes once, flips it over the player. Now it's in the corner. She'll pick it back up again. Drops it from Millens. Millens to Simon. Across to Carr. She'll flip it around. Akers has it. She'll flip it back out, but Carr's there to keep momentum going for Chicago. 16 remaining on the penalty kill for the Shamrocks as they ice it once again, and that will probably do it. 7 seconds remaining on the penalty. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the Shamrocks are at full strength. Maku takes the shot from a bad angle. This goes across and the backhand isn't on. McCarty chases after it as Flynn gives her some pressure. McCarty has Simon with her, a place to drop it. Osborne gets involved. 2-on-1 here with Masconis. She'll put it high off the glass. She had Poulos with her. Tied up in that corner as one player lays on the puck. She gets up. Puck snuck out to center. Covered right there as Masconis was trying to organize a shot. Just over 10 to go in this final stanza. Hurdle had an equipment issue, and that seems to be fixed as Terrazano breaks out and dribbles it on net, covered up by Hurdle. Terrazano was hoping to get another swipe at it. But instead, the Shamrocks get the face-off in the Chicago end. Akers across to Nichols. Nichols has a nice shot from the point. Bonarosa with it. Nichols slaps at it. Bonarosa turns. Tries to center through to Hudanish. It is behind her. And out comes McCarty. McCarty across. Can't get the shot she wanted. Bounce off the leg of Carfanini, but McCarty there pick it up. She'll cut in front and then continue to take it all the way around the face-off circle. DiGirolamo tried to hit St. Pierre, couldn't do so cleanly. Votor from the point. Hits the leg of McCarty. The rebound came out and the shot put on, covered up by a sprawling Jill Hurtle. McCoo with it, she'll put it out front. Votor takes it up to Flynn. Flynn skates it out. She's got O'Neill with her. O'Neill had to stop for the pass, but she'll continue momentum forward as Ridge picks it up for Chicago. That pass doesn't connect, so it goes all the way down. We'll have an icing with the face-off back in Chicago territory. 7:52 remaining in the third period in the next to the last game of this opening weekend of action at the JWHL. Covered up. Udanish pulls it back. Nichols slaps it down, pushes it forward, back to Terrazzano. Carr can't get it out of the zone, so it's knocked around the boards. Now up to center. Devine with it. Terrazzano has taken away by Millens. Flipped forward by Nichols. Here comes Terrazzano. She's got help with Bonarosa. Puck through the crease. Moved along, helped along by the goaltender. Terrazzano with the shot wide to the short side. The stuff attempt came later. Not over yet. Puck is loose. Akers, she'll drill it back in. Puck won't go far enough for the ice and gets turned back. Moscanis picks it up just outside. But now it's back in the neutral zone as bodies slash at it and sticks pull, and some folks take exception to that. Moscanis feeds Poulis, but it gets caught up in Akers. McCarty. DiGirolamo. The cross drops behind Osborne, but Angelina picks it up. Angelina DiGirolamo. 5:43 remaining. McCarty has it at the point. She goes across to hit Wylant, who was in the slot. Wylant up against the boards here. She'll have it. She tries to move it to Poulos, but it's kicked through by DiGirolamo. Osofsky comes in to lend a hand for Chicago. That puck gets dumped down. Will it be far enough? Yeah, it is, and the faceoff will come to the right of Ava Hills with just under 5 to go. Chicago enjoying the 2-1 lead. Osofsky's soft shot put the stick aside by defensive player. The quick turn, 1 save 2 by Hills. Can't be kept in. Chicago has to tag up. Shamrocks take advantage of that. And we'll see where this face-off's coming. I believe it's outside the zone as it went in off sides. Correct. Danish faces off, but controlled by Chicago. Not now. That was Bonarosa. She picked it off and took the shot. Danish. Now Nichols with that long shot. Akers. Danish with it. She'll put it to Nichols. Nichols tries to connect with Terrazzano. Puck goes all the way down to the backboards. 3:35 as Ridge comes through. Devine puts it back to her defenseman. Grabowski. It's taken by Terrazzano. She's got help with her. DiGirolamo's looking for the give and go. Nelson. Center taken by Terrazzano. She'll lose her footing, but Flynn takes the puck. Now Votor. She'll fight for it. That puck will be on net. Katarina, she'll step up, turn. .233 remaining here in period 3. As Akers streaks back for it, she's got Millens on her. Danish moves out the Chicago player. Flynn takes it, gets squeezed. Danish has to tag up. Now she's good. Millens. Akers tries. Nice glove save by Hills. Akers had help coming in from the other side, but not soon enough, and Hills was up to the task on that shot. Under 2 minutes to go, 1:47 to be exact. Masconis through Akers. She'll pick it up to Terrazano. Terrazano has Bonarosa in there with her and Hudanish. She'll stop and turn, but loses her footing. Puck is free in the corner. Terrazano battles for it there. Votor takes the shot from outside. DiGirolamo. We've got a penalty coming. So the Shamrocks have a final opportunity to even things with 1:03 and the man advantage. As O'Shaughnessy sits. Should she tie, should the Shamrocks tie, we will go into an overtime situation. Under a minute. Terrazano with it. From outside. She's got Hudanish. Extra skater comes on as Hills goes to the bench. Akers comes out. Puck left to Nichols. She'll pop it back. Here comes the breakaway. Nice move. Puck goes to the side. Katarina advances it. Maku. Got a roughing. For Riley Nichols, so we're down to goalie comes back out. We're 4-on-4 in the final 20. Puck gets dropped. Bonarosa, she'll flip it forward, but Carr takes it. Terrazano follows her. 8 seconds remaining. They'll just play catch with it. As the clock expires, and Chicago defeats the Shamrocks by a score of 2-1. Well, in the spirit of hockey, the two teams meet at center ice for the ceremonial handshake. As they do so, we'll bid you a farewell for this game. Hope you've enjoyed the streaming that we provided for you, and hope you sign up to subscribe to our screening at YouTube. So for the JWHL, I'm Jerry Beekman, and for this game, we're out.